Good morning, guys. Good morning. It's an early morning. It's actually 4:30 in the morning. I got a hive in the swamp that I've got to get changed over. I got to move it out of the swamp over on the stand here. Because I want this to be hive number 4. I'm going to put it right here on the stand. This would be hive number 4 for Propolis production. It's just annoying in this swamp here. I got to be careful too. This swamp is full of cottonmouth moccasins. And it's got cypress knees. See these cypress knees? These things will trip you up. And I had to fire up the smoker. I got a bunch of bees on the landing here. So we'll just plug it here. Brush these bees off. I had a warped lid here. I had a warped lid, so I had to shrink wrap it. Let's see if we can move this hive without getting stung up. And I don't trip. Okay, that went well. That went well. Let's pull this entrance here. We'll get into that hive today and see. We'll get in there to see how that's moving along. Go back here and get my smoker without getting snake bit. Supposed to start raining this morning, about 4 this morning. 4:30 rather. And it's past 4:30, so I don't know. Weatherman's wrong again. Surprise, surprise. Boy, the mosquitoes out here are huge, guys. Absolutely huge. All right. Sun comes up, we'll get the job done here. I got to put on that Propolis trap. Okay, guys, in the kitchen here processing down some Moringa. That big limb of Moringa you saw hanging there earlier, it filled this bowl right up to here, okay? And you just put it in, I put it in a laundry basket, I line it with a muslin cloth, and clean your hands off. Set it in that clean muslin cloth in that basket where you can control the situation. And then you start stripping off the leaves, get the bulk of the leaves, all the little limbs will fall in there. And I just go in there and start harvesting out the limbs. I just do it on the back of the tailgate on my truck. Throw the limbs on the truck and tailgate, and then you process it down. You get some little yellow leaves in there, no big deal. They'll grind down. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm running it through a coffee grinder, and then I got this sieve right here. It's a fairly fine screen. It's all plastic. And I just kind of shake it back and forth. And this little bit of chaff here I throw away. And so this is what I've harvested so far. It's quite a bit. I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot of nice dry powder. And so this is what I have left to do right here. And I just use this little coffee. I put a little handful in there. It takes a little bit. I've only been at this for maybe 15 minutes is all. I mean, it goes pretty quick. And you load it up and you just, that's all you need right there. And you just drop it in, give it a couple hits, put another handful in. No biggie. I don't like the taste of moringa personally. I guess in Africa they are feeding this to babies. As you've seen the pot-bellied babies over there all starving out and everything else over there. And what they're doing is taking goat milk and mixing it, and cow milk, and mixing it with moringa powder and feeding it to their babies, and the people are surviving now. It's called the tree of life. Okay. Now you don't have to go through all this craziness that I'm doing. You can buy this. You can buy this online, moringa powder. The quality I'm not sure of, you know, but I tell you, a good outfit. Very high quality stuff is Rose Mountain Herbs. Rose Mountain Herbs out of Oregon. I've dealt with those people quite a bit, and everything I've gotten from them people has been fantastic. Very professionally done. I mean, it's a little expensive. You're talking, you know, it comes from Oregon. You got the shipping involved and all that. But now, I have bought moringa powder from them people before I bought my tree, before I got my trees. Actually, how I started with moringa, I went online and bought them on, I bought the seeds. I bought a pack of 100 seeds. And I took toilet paper rolls. I saved toilet paper rolls, a bunch of them. I don't know, 50 or so or more. And I filled that with potting soil, and I lined them all up in a big tub, and I put one moringa seed per, and they all took off, every one of them that I bought. And the trees grow fast. Okay, so I got, you know, I got a little chaff here left. That's it. I just throw that away. And this is my harvest right here. This is my harvest. That's a lot of powder. I mean, that is probably, I'm gonna guess, 4 months or more, maybe 6 months of pills, double lock capsules. That's it. It's a little messy here, no biggie. Sweep it all into this garbage disposal. I got a little on the floor. That's what God made dust busters. Yeah. Okay, guys, that's it. Quickie there. We'll get out here in a little bit. I've got to switch a hive over from my Propolis style hive. You've seen it. We'll switch that over in a little bit after I get my hike in, and I got to go to the mulch yard, and Steve-O's busy. All right. Okay, guys, I got my Propolis production hive set up here, and before I switch it over, I'm going to take this colony. This was the swamp colony. I don't know how these bees are going to act, by the way. That was the one in the swamp over there, and it used to have a very mean queen in it, and I changed the queen out, and so I don't know what her disposition is really. But anyway, regardless, she's going to get transferred over here, and we're going to set this up as a production. I've got my Propolis trap over there that'll go on. And this is my latest and greatest feeding system for my propolis production hives, so we don't have to get inside. I can't feed through the top anymore like I do with most of my colonies, well, all of my colonies. But the propolis hives, they're going to be set up like this. I've got 4 of them. I got this one here, and then I've got 2 around the corner. That'll give me 4. And we'll run those and see how they go, because I would like to be eating probably a 1/4 teaspoon per day of the propolis. Let's see what we got here. I wanted to also hit them with some oxalic acid also. Before I transferred them. I don't have my glove with me here. Okay. Yeah, it was 4:30, or no. Well, yeah, it was about 4:30 this morning when I went in the swamp and pulled this one out. And so I've got this time to go through and hit all these hives with oxalic acid again. I'll have to pull, when I get ready to gas this one, I'll have to go in, pull the trap off. It won't take long. Pull the trap off, set it aside, and then put my special plug on there and gas them. So we'll get that done, and I'll get these bees transferred, and then we're going to run around the corner, and I don't know, it's been probably 3 weeks or more since I put that first trap on around the corner. We'll take a look at that, see what we got going on. Okay guys, she don't have too bad a pattern on her here. I haven't seen her yet. She's not blowing this hive up like I thought it would be, because I've been feeding. I thought she'd have these filled out all the way across here, but she doesn't. But not too bad, I guess. I haven't seen her yet. I hope she's not in this box. I just hit him with oxalic acid. Their disposition isn't all that wonderful, but it is what it is. See if I can see her down in here. Yeah, here she is right here. Darn it. There she goes. She ran down in. She ran down in that box. Seen a few beetles here, and for whatever dumb reason I don't have a trap in here. I'm gonna put a beetle barn in here, and then I'm gonna set my trap on here. I just gassed them, and they're not happy. I don't know why. I just slammed their box down here. All right, let me get this set up. I'll get some sugar water on them, and I'm gonna go back to the house and get me a trap and put in here. Beetle barn, get that happening, and we'll go around the corner here and check on that other trap. See if it's making anything. Okay guys, got my trap installed here. I put in 2 beetle barns. That should take care of any of them high beetles coming in. I got to fill up my liquid syrup jar there. I'll put that box back on my inventory rack here. And now I'm going to get 4 little sticks and put across here and set that lid on. I'll jack that lid up about that much. Let that daylight get under there. Let them go to work on it. We'll see what happens in about a month. Alright guys, let's see if this hive's done anything with the Propolis collection. Well, they're gluing down the edges. All right, what they are doing, they're gluing the edges and they're putting a lot in these ends right here. You see the ends? They're getting rid of that sunlight. So this has been going about a month now. You can see that Propolis in between. So it is working. This is working. But we don't have enough here. We don't have enough here to harvest, in my opinion. So we're going to put this back together. I don't see a beetle barn up here. So I'm going to go get one for this colony. I would say in another month. They've glued down all these edges tight. They're filling up all these cracks in here. That sunlight's coming in and they don't like it. That's a good thing. So in another month we'll come back and look at this. We'll keep the sugar water going to them. As you can see here, I've got this one here, and it's got just a very little bit. I filled it yesterday. They're drinking right at 16 ounces. Those are 16 ounces. They're drinking about 16 ounces a day. So it is working. The old SD Propolis trap's working. Once they fill this, they're going to start working on these, all of these. And we'll pull this trap, we'll stick it inside a garbage bag and put it in the freezer, Miss Daisy's freezer, and freeze this. And then I think what I'll do to harvest it, I'll take a contractor. I'll do this on the dining room table. Let's see if I can get my ass chewed down on that deal. But anyway, we'll take a contractor bag, cut it, lay it down as a big work surface. We'll take this frozen trap out of the freezer and put it on that contractor bag. When we open that up, it should break. A lot of that stuff will crack and fall off, and then we start scraping it right onto that contractor's bag. And then we can just lift the edges up and get it to the center and transfer it over to my small jars. I'm using ghee butter jars, the small ghee butter jars to store it in, and then we can put it in the refrigerator. And I found the best way to do this, I was putting in capsules, but it's sticky. Even though you're in the refrigerator, it's sticky. And so I found the best way to store it in the ghee butter jars, and then take a teaspoon and just get you a little bit of say a quarter teaspoon. and just lay it on your tongue and then wash it down. Do not chew it. It'll be stuck in your teeth because it's a glue. It's a bee glue. Just lay it on your tongue and grab some whatever drink you have. You know, Jim Beam and Coke or something like that. No, don't do that. Don't do. You get your green tea. I've gone off all sugar, even stevia now, and I noticed I was at a weight stall, and it was all right here. It was stalling right in here, and since I've gotten off of that stuff about a month now, I can feel it, guys. I really can. So I'm going to stay off all sugars. You know, even the supposedly good sugars that you can do. None, zero, okay? And yeah, I just drink my green tea with just some of my tinctures in it, is all. All right, that's it, guys. Make medicine. That's what it's all about. Stay away from these phony big pharmaceutical people. They're crazy. They're going to kill you. And no, I can't have you dead, because if you're a dead beekeeper, you're no good to me. You're just not going to be functional. 6 feet under. Oh, no. So I got to keep you guys going, keep you happy, and we're going to get her done. That's it. See you on the next one, guys. Bye-bye.